Opa, e
There are
aí?
leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear
Enfim, o caso me interrompeu, mas o caso é. Enfim, começamos o segundo vídeo sobre a história de Sumeru. Eu acho que é o terceiro ato, tá? Eu coloquei no título terceiro ato, mas eu não sei se é terceiro. Ó, é terceiro ato mesmo, ó. É o capítulo 3, terceiro ato. Aí, ó, eu acertei. Então, o capítulo. O capítulo. Depende. O capítulo depende da missão que você tá. Da parte que você tá fazendo a missão. Mas realmente esse é o ato 3. Até que ato vai nessa atualização? Eu não sei. Mas eu acho que tá acabando a história já. Talvez no próximo atualização já acaba. Não sei. Eu espero que não. Bom, eu espero. Não, esse aqui é missão diária. Não. Isso aqui é missão diária. Que bosta. O que eu tô fazendo na minha vida? Se bem que eu preciso completar as diárias, né? Eu preciso completar as diárias. Eu não completei as diárias ainda, gente. E eu pedir mais coisa. Eu não vou nem ler, só vou pular. É missão diária, então por que eu vou ler? Não leio missão diária. Desculpem se vocês gostam ou ler. Mas eu não quero perder tempo com diária, não. Por quê? Eu vou fazer a missão diária várias mil vezes. Se tiver com curiosidade, é só eu ler, não é? Então por que eu vou ler agora? Eu vou só fazer as diárias. Aí eu começo, beleza? Só as diárias. Vão com calma, eu vou só fazer as diárias. Relaxem. Relaxem. Sei que devem estar querendo me matar, mas é porque eu não fiz. Você deve estar tipo, reclamou da Caterine, mas nem fez a diária hoje. E tá agora fazendo a diária. Atrasado. De novo. Sim, de novo. É a vida, né? É a vida.
Time to go.
Onde é que. Ai, calma, Luskin, calma. Aí eu esqueci de silenciar. Mas cadê? Nossa, eu vou ter que dar a volta. Eu vim no lugar errado. Que merda, hein? É, vamos lá, né? Ué, qual foi? Qual o problema? Calma, caralho. Calma. E o meu bagulho do gravador sumiu. É. Normalmente eu conseguiria tirar as notificações, mas como ele sumiu, não tem como. Mas depois ele aparece em algum momento aleatório. Em algum momento aleatório ele aparece. Pera. Não vou perder tempo com isso. Baú fica pra depois. Nossa, mas tem tanto baú. Já perdi 4 minutos já, só de brincadeira. É a missão do pula-pula. Eu gosto dessa missão. Não quando dá um lagzinho desse jeito. É só porque eu encostei no bagulho lá, eu acho. Consigo fazer isso aqui sem errar nenhum. É uma das diárias mais fácil. Bem aqui. Falta só duas, gente. Calma. Falta só duas. Só duas. Calma. Não vão querer me matar. Eu sei que já é quase 10 minutos de enrolação, mas... Calma. Calma que já tá acabando. Aguentem mais um pouco. Por favor. Sei que não é difícil. Não, sei que é difícil. Mas é a vida. Afinal... Eu vou ser sincero com vocês. Eu ia fazer diária hoje, só que eu pensei... Ah, e se atrapalhar a missão? E se atrapalhar a missão? Pensei assim. Eu não sei, mas não atrapalhou nada. Não atrapalhou nada. Mas sei lá. Porque tem umas que atrapalham, hein? Tem umas que atrapalham e voltam tudo de novo. No meu vídeo passado, se vocês foram ver, repetiu o bagulho, repetiu. Então prefiro não fazer de novo. Prefiro não fazer de novo. Aliás, a Meganil ela tá assim agora, ó. Olhem pra vocês verem. Olha, o talento tá assim, ó. 10 no disparo normal, 4 aqui, 7 aqui. Artefato tá a mesma coisa, não vou mudar nunca. Tá perfeito. Os atributos estão assim, ó. Proficiência mental tá 139. Taxa crítica tá 34. Dano crítico tá 228. Recarga de energia tá 116. Que? Respiro? Que merda é essa? Por que tem respiro aqui? Eu não sei o que é isso, mas tem aqui. Ah, bônus no Pyro. Mas por que tem... Não, né? É respiro mesmo, é respiro. Ah, mas o que é isso? Eu não sei o que é isso não, velho. Realmente não sei. Dano cryo tem 61. É incrível. Ah, tem todo o res. Tem respiro, resaido, reso não sei o que. Sei lá, eu não sei bem como é que funciona isso aqui não. Só você tá enrolando muito. Faltou uma diária. Eu queria pegar o sino, só que eu não vou pegar o sino. Porque eu quero a Kusanali. Aí você fala, ah, mas se você não pegar a Kusanali, já que você perdeu um monte de tiro na Genil. É, eu realmente perdi um monte de tiro. Perdi o 50-50. Mas, olha, tem uma chance de eu conseguir bastante gema a ponto de eu conseguir a Kusanali. Tem uma chance, tá? Eu vou ter que fazer muita coisa que eu não fiz no Kenshin. Eu vou ter que ter muita coragem pra realmente fazer os bagulhos que eu não fiz. E não ter preguiça. Esse é um ponto também. É só mandar um... É só mandar uma ult. GG.
You are not welcome here.
Matei geral. Nossa. Guinil Sola. Guinil Sola. É. Olha só, meu arco ele tá brabo. Tá 90 certinho. O arco da Guinil. E ainda por cima. E ainda por cima. O artefato deu muito bom. Tipo. Ela tá muito boa. Vamos ver quanto de dano eu vou dar normalmente assim. Bom, é aleatório, né? É por flecha, eu acho, o dano. O dano aumenta por flechada. É pela... Não, ele aumenta pela taxa, tá ligado? Quando dá crítico, dá 32? É, não sei. Eu não queria ter atirado no Hit 1, porque ele não tinha feito nada. Eu tava de boa na conta dele. Bom, é isso, né? Vamos pra lá. Não vou pegar a expedição. Eu tenho expedição pra pegar. É porque eu deixei pra pegar ontem à noite. Se eu pegar hoje à noite de novo, eu vou sempre ter que pegar à noite. Eu não quero ter que ficar pegando à noite. Então eu vou deixar pra pegar amanhã de manhã. Assim o horário muda pra pegar amanhã de manhã. Entendeu? É melhor assim. Eu prefiro assim. Pelo menos eu prefiro. Nossa, eu amo essa música de Sumeru.
Thank you for completing to.
Olha que bichinho bonitinho. Tá, vamos parar de enrolar, vai. Vamos parar de enrolar. Pera aí, eu tenho outra missão aqui, né? O quê? Esse aqui é vento? É vento? Porque eu não tô sabendo de nada. Ah, não peguei gema no vente, né? Eu vou pegar isso depois no offline. Olha que flor bonita. Ah, é bagas, é bagas. É nova, né? A gente foi ganhar de graça? Não, né? Não. Eu não vou dar de graça, não. Lindo. Vou até liberar aqui. Ah, eu preciso completar o pré-requisito para liberar. É, tem bastante coisinha, viu? Vamos pra lá. Vocês já devem estar quase assistindo o meu vídeo, já que já deu, sei lá, 10 minutos atrasado na missão. Em compensação, talvez eu deixe o vídeo 1 hora e 10 minutos. Só para compensar a minha demora, meu atraso. Nossa, eu tô longe. Eu vou morrer, certeza.
Into the wind. Follow the wind.
Não tô com Dendo no time. Não vai rolar.
Run with nature.
Ó, o passarinho tem efeito. Não tinha notado isso.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've...
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Deixa eu ver.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, traveler!
Olha a pose. Olha a pose. Ó, vai ter luta. Ah, mas lógico que não vai ser cutscene, né? Lógico, nunca é. Nunca é cutscene. Não, já teve, né? Mas... né?
That hurts.
No touching! First we rebuild!
Run with nature.
That's close enough.
Ai, lagou.
Access denied! It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! No touching!
Try it! Come on, coward!
Pronto, acabou.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our... But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari? Going up against smart people is tough.
Peguei. Não que lua. Agora não que lua.
We're way behind schedule.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
Colei.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. Where do you... Kale! It's nice to see you again. To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Calma, boiei, gente. Calma, calma, calma. Eu boiei muito aqui agora. Nossa. Desculpem, tô começando a boiar de novo. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Aonde eu tô indo parar? Vamos ver se o Luskin tá online. Tá não. Não manda mensagem agora, por favor. Tô gravando.
Wait! Look who it is! you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Ué. Estou aqui porque...
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
A Kusanali é tão inteligente,
Only the
nossa.
real Nagita could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Ela é realmente a Arconte verdadeira. Não, na minha opinião, ela está sendo a melhor Arconte. A melhor Arconte. Porque, meu Deus, as palavras dela...
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nagita, tell us more about what happened. Are those...
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nagita with us.
Ufa, que alívio, doutor realmente fez algo inesperado de você.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's mind. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying a copy.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Precisamos Super.
Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were...
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Kainari, and the sages once tried to reach out.
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Então. Nossa, tô boiando muito, eu não tô conseguindo ficar normal.
Traveler?
Ah, the voice! It's Hypatia!
What a
Who's this?
She's a scholar.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia? Wait, no. Did you already finish?
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the
You did it? Congratulations!
When my consciousness...
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self...
You can do
Ô,
that?
caralho.
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you...
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo with me.
Weary?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a...
Okay,
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just
Essa
an
parte
elaborate
importante.
tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother.
Meu Deus! Lusquinho vai surtar.
Above all,
Lusquinho vai surtar.
she saw no worth in me and I was discarded.
Lusquinho vai surtar com essa parte.
The second was
Nossa
a
Senhora.
human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I
Caralho.
said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will
Mano.
never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Meu Deus. céu, que bagulho lindo. Olha ele rindo.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Ô louco, caralho. Tá muito foda. Boca aberta.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periportal life, but rather...
Nossa.
You... Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Nossa.
Wait, something isn't right.
Cutscene, cutscene. Olha. Gostei, gostei, hein? Gostei, gostei. Nossa, Miho me surpreende. Não, Kusanagi não. Essa é aquela cena. Aquela cena. Não. Não. Prenderam a Kusanagi. Vão to... Nossa, que ódio. Por que prenderam? Bando de filho. Não, pera, tá presa? Na verdade, não sei. Meu Deus. Eu estou muito em choque. Não sei o que tá rolando aqui, eu não sei mais. Não sei mais se é passado, se é lembrança, ou se ela tá presa. Eu não sei. Não sei mais, eu tô perdida. E agora? Tignari.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nihira? Wait.
Que?
No. Something
Ah, ela trocou de corpo. Ela trocou de corpo com o Aether. Eu não acredito, trocou de corpo com o Aether. Estou em choque. Ué, não sei, estou perdido agora, porque ela falou você tá de
Traveler's
volta.
back?
Não sei, não tô entendendo.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Ah, tá, verdade. A Kusanagi não tá presa. Ela só tava usando. Ela só tava usando a mente da Catherine, né? É, a mente da Catherine. Depois ela foi no Aether. E agora ela tá lá no lugarzinho dela. Ela não tá podendo conversar com ninguém. Porque, né?
After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over.
Isso é meio
He helped us
complicado.
defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
O quê? Isso, as mentes tocou de lugar.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into... Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is...
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I
Meu
can't
Deus.
journey with you anymore.
Meu Deus do céu. Que ódio.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for... Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty big. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy
Interessante.
before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Sim, lua refere. A Kusanagi literalmente é a conte da lua, se não me engano. É, pelo que eu lembro que é o de braço, eu esqueci. Alguém Xeira, isso, alguém Xeira. Alguém Xeira, ele falou que a própria Kusanagi, ele tem a teoria que ela seja a conte da lua. E parece que é mesmo. Não, pera, não. Esquecem o que eu disse. Ele disse que o Aether e a Lumine eram como a lua, não sei. Ou o Arconte Kusanagi mesmo. Eu não sei na real, não sei, não lembro.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Paimon, você falou do santuário de Surasthana. Isso significa que essa merda que vocês estão falando, a consciência que estava ocupando era continente. Lógico, Tignata, lógico. Eu tava me perguntando, será que ele sabe que é a continente? Porque, meu Deus, né?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Kainari. Oh, Actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals. So all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Meu Deus, restauração.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahita's body? What?
Nossa.
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god.
Tighnari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Party's DI, and if I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but
Meu Deus. Aí é complicado esse aí.
I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From
Sim, o
your
problema é
description,
enorme.
I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route.
Opa, vamos pro deserto. Desertinho. Finalmente.
Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with...
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Vamos pro deserto. Tá longe isso aí, hein? Tá
Healthy
longe.
body, healthy mind.
Tá longe. Os que não estão lá ainda. Finalmente chegando. Vamos lá. O deserto é legal à noite, ó. É legal. Tem pássaro? Tem pássaro na areia. Olha que legal. Não, pera. Tem? Tem sim. Mas não tem muito. Porque, né? Não tem muita areia aqui.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall.
Será que vai me
is the
contar o
desert, huh?
sino? Será que vai me contar o sino, hein? Será? Será? Quem sabe, né?
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Enough gawking.
Olha,
Come on,
olha
follow me.
só quem apareceu. Olha só se não é o grande homem, o Al-Haitan. Já chega de ficar bobalhados. Venham, sigam-me. Tipo, do nada. Do nada eles estão, tipo, observando. E do nada o Al-Haitan chega falando pra eles seguir. Tipo, só segue, tá ligado? É assim, como se a gente não fosse ficar chocado, né?
Over here.
Bom, vamos seguir, né? Vamos
Oh,
seguir.
he went that way. Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Finalmente a Mihoyo tá colocando física. Normalmente que ela não botaria o boneco correndo pra gente ir atrás dele. Eu botaria lá direto no ponto. E a gente ia atrás. Pra
What
gente ir
the-
lá.
Where did he go?
Mas dessa vez a gente foi junto com ele.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Nossa, por que tava seguindo? Nossa, que merda, hein?
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al-Haytham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
Nossa.
However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth,
I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulty. Everyone says the
Problema.
capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Meu Deus.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
É, vamos lá, né? Como que eu vou pra lá? Como? Pra mim parece impossível. Na verdade não é não. É pra lá. É
Next
só ir
on
pra
the
lá.
agenda. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
O deserto. Nossa, que bonito, hein? Tem até
Next on the agenda.
a neblina da areia. Neblina não, sei lá. Nossa, tanto faz. Esse aqui é um bicho? Esse aqui é um bicho. Ele ataca? Sim, ele ataca. Mas ele parece de boa. Ai, caralho, lagando. Ai, por conta do reality, meu Deus. Por que sempre laga com reality? Nossa, ele é fraco. Ele é muito fraco. Nossa, ele dropa carne. É um escorpião. Vocês viram? É um escorpião. Não gostei não. Não gosto de escorpião não. Não gostei do bicho.
behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Quero pegar o teleporte primeiro. Meu Deus do céu! Mano! Eu achava... Eu não pensava que era tão grande assim. Mano. É do tamanho de Sumeru. Quase do mesmo tamanho de Sumeru. Inteiro. O tamanho dessa porra, velho. Nossa. Vou ter muita coisa pra explorar. Meu Deus do céu. 3 teleporte grande. Meu Deus do céu. Tá bom, né? Nossa. Pegar a borboleta. Ah, não deu. Eu acabei apertando pra tirar sem querer.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place!
Mentira, 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 nem fudendo, é o sino. Caralho, olha que foda, meu Deus, que foda. Caralho, mano. Que louco! Não, louco! Mano, meu Deus, que foda!
We have barely spoken 2 words to each
Eu
other before now at the
nunca vi uma
academia.
luta tão foda
Would
assim
you
no
care to
Genshin.
enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General
Mal tivemos
Mahamatra's
a
wrath?
chance de conversarmos na academia. Você gostaria de me esclarecer sobre quando e como eu provoquei a ira General Mahamata?
Ah, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my
Olha a
attack.
cara dele. Meu Deus do céu, véi. Não acha que você pode fugir do meu julgamento apenas por ter conseguido desviar do meu ataque?
Judgment.
Julgamento?
So
Então é
that's how
assim
you
que você
characterize
considera
your actions
essas
here, is it?
ações?
Or would elimination perhaps be a
Não é
more accurate
eliminação
description?
séria, uma descrição melhor para ele.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Olha, que isso, olha.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who's that, Al-Hatham?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter,
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Haytham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As
Interessante.
far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either.
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Olha, olha quem chegou. A DRA.
Wait, Dia?
A linda chegou.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Eles ainda estão procurando por uma oportunidade da cara. Meu Deus.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just...
Meu Deus.
What's going on? The wind's so strong!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take
Olha,
cover!
Candace. Candace. É, sei lá. Candace, é Candace, né?
Someone's calling for us! Oh,
That sounded like Candace.
Meu Deus, não acredito. Tá a Candace aqui, tá a DRA, tá o Arraitan, tá o Sino. Tá todo mundo aqui. Só falta a Nilou. Só falta a Nilou. Nossa, vai ficar perfeito se a Nilou aparecer. Nossa, vai ficar perfeito. Nossa, eu vou amar se ela aparecer.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Que lindo. Olha, dando dicas sobre o sino, que da hora.
Well, this is pretty up. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of
Que
our village.
bonita, né, gente? Que bonita. Olha o rosto. Olha a boca. Nossa, os olhos. Muito lindo o rosto.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Candace é uma pessoa muito gentil, ó. Muito legal. Gostei dela já.
Wow, she's so gentle and
Sim, ela é tão gentil.
like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
É, Candace não vai ser tão boazinha assim também, né?
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Ai, ai.
Do I make myself clear?
Ai, ai, meu Deus.
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was not. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor... I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth...
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
What?
Like many parts of the project,
Nossa, eu não acredito. Eu não acredito que o Arraita estava escondendo isso.
And I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes, I was indeed tasked.
Al-Haytham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contain one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Nossa, não acredito.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything.
Ah, tá, ele havia desistido da missão.
So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
Sim.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead... Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Nossa.
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It take me...
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely...
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Meu Deus.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home.
Creatures? In the sandstorm?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You need...
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The rain's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right?
Ai, ai.
Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Voltei. Eu tinha dado uma pausinha no vídeo. Uma pausa. Vou ter que sair de dentro pra ver como é que tá a situação. É a missão, né? A missão pede pra sair, então vamos sair. Apesar de que eu queria ter visto o Éter comentar pro Sino sobre o Tignari e a Coley. Por quê? Porque o Tignari e a Coley são amigos do Tignari. Ó, o Coley e o Tignari são amigos do Sino. Por isso que eu queria. Aí o Sino ia ficar amigo desse também.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my...
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Aê, vamos lá. Ah, eu queria ela do lado ajudando. Por que a Mihoyo não faz isso? Se a Mihoyo fizesse isso, seria tão bom.
Allow me! Sure, bring her abuse! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Bem rápido.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the
Eu pulei sem
sandstorm.
querer.
So we should be safe
Que
for the
ódio.
time being.
Eu não vi.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Quem será que é?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands... I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Nossa, quase que eu seleciono de novo sem querer, meu Deus do céu. Cantado.
Sir, I am also a
I can't... Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes.
Another effect. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably
Everyone in Aru speaking of which...
Village Keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
Isso, ele vai comentar sobre o Tignário, ó.
Boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave.
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for
Sino
their exile.
cagou
Now
pra
that you're
que
no
eu
longer
falei.
with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins?
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you. Regardless.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Tá, eu vou parando o vídeo por aqui. Compensei o tempo que eu fiquei enrolando. Então espero que vocês tenham gostado pelo menos. Ia ficar até as 2, só que não tem como, não dá. Todo momento eu tô pulando, quase pulando o texto. E não lendo direito. E parando. E tempo parado. Então é isso, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Até o próximo vídeo e falou.